Now, how do we do this when we have a knife in our hand? Tay number one. First of all, I'm not a big believer in showing people I'm carrying a weapon. Even if I'm going to pull it out, I won't wave it in your face. That's felony menacing. When I stab you, it's assault with a deadly weapon and or attempted murder. And these things just keep stacking up. So keep the knife hidden, so at least you're not going to get hit with the felony menacing charge. All right? When we're here, now I'm going to teach you how to do this offensively. I want to go after him. This is going to become violent. I don't want to wait around. I want to go. So what we're going to do is utilize our motion causes motion concept. When I'm here and I'm holding the blade, I want everyone to turn the edge of your weapon towards your own forearm. Okay, and if you don't have one of these, then it's going to be hard to determine. Just pick a side. All right? And when we're talking at the man, let's simply say, listen, man, leave me alone, and I'm going to shove my fist at his face. What's he going to do? What's he going to do, little one? He's going to block. He's going to block. If he doesn't block, what am I going to do? I'm going to hit him in his face. I mean, those are his two choices here right now. Block it or get hit. All right? So when I'm motion and he blocks, I'm going to turn this over. Palm up, palm down, and I'm going to pull him through. From here, I'm going to dig this into his kidney and go about my business. Now, most of you are probably sitting there going, that seems a little extreme for some guy who's just up in your face. I actually have a good reason for learning how to do this. Do you have any idea what it would be? What situation where we would be standing there talking to someone and I'm going, listen, man, you need to calm down. And I'm going to whip my blade at his head, pull him over, stab him in his kidney. What situation could you possibly come up with that would justify that?
Threatened you or your family?
Dude, hold on a second. We're on camera. So say, Darren, come here, please. Just so we, no, come here, please. Yo, man, I'm going to kick your ass. Do you really think on camera right now, if that's what I said to you, and they got all of that, and you stab me up like that you're not going to jail?
Maybe if you were in my living room.
Okay, we're going to have to be talking about a home invasion, something along those lines. I could threaten your child from here, empty hand, and say, oh, freaking beat that little kid. You can't stab me. You can't. What has to be present? This is, by the way, lethal force. Is everybody familiar with that term? Does anybody know what has to be present for you to use lethal force against someone? You do, because I know you read your manual and you're already in the process of filling out your final exam for me. The threat of what?
My life being...
Okay. Remember this, in case you ever have to explain it, and I don't recommend that you do. Your lawyer should explain it. If you ever stab anybody, do not talk to anybody with a badge. That's what you have a lawyer for. Okay? I was in fear of great bodily harm and or death is the only thing that justifies you stabbing this man up like that. So if me and Big Sam here are having the conversation, what would allow me, he's totally unarmed, running his mouth, what would allow me to stab him up like that? What? How many classes have you been watching? Enough. You're right. Let's say you're, back him up. Give her a gun. Because this happens where I'm from. You get the one guy who contacts you, and the other guy standing about where she is with the gun tucked in his belt, and he just lifts his shirt up to show you he's got the gun. You understand? He just pulls the shirt up over it. No, tuck it like it's in your pants. Make your thumb. Pull your shirt over it. And what they do is because they want all this done quietly because there's too many people around. So she showed me the gun and be like, yo, don't mess around, just give up your stuff. I have to get to her. Do you understand that? And because she's got the gun, this becomes okay now. because I am under threat of serious bodily harm and or death. And I want you to watch how fast this happens, because it's quick. When I'm having the conversation with Big Sam and I'm saying, listen man, I don't want a problem with you, listen, yo, you just don't do anything stupid with that gun. You know, here, it's in your forehead before she even went blink, it's gone. Because I know he's hitting the floor. Kidney shots are illegal for a reason. That's why, that's exactly where I'm putting that. Because he drops. This hand comes out in her face, why? What's she gonna do? She's gonna put her hands up. When she sees me moving, whack, and I'm coming over. Because when that motion comes at you, when my hand comes at you, you're gonna wanna block it. So I'm taking the motion causes motion to its extreme. And I'm going off first and forcing you into a motion. Because of my motion, I know what your motion has to be. I'm dictating, which is why I named the course that you went through that. I start to dictate everything that happens here by my motion or pain. One of those two things. So we're just going to utilize our partners. I want you to cup your hand, keep the knife hidden, concealed, so he has no idea it's there. And just take your back fist and shove it in his head. Turn it over, pull it across, help him out, grip him up, and just stab him in his kidney. And go forward. Got it? And it's the same. No, stay there. Sorry. Lock. Same tap. Does everybody still see the same motions? I'm just doing it with a knife. Is everybody cool with the fact that we've done nothing but this all day long? You know? All you have learned by the time this is over is that. That's all you have learned in 2 hours. I'm overpaid. All right? Pull it up, come over, dab him up, and hit the bricks. Okay?